We are in the age of artificial intelligence, and really we cannot ignore it. And it comes with benefits as well as a couple of downsides. With benefits, there's definitely big wins when it comes to, for example, automation. You no longer need to walk around with a dictionary in a new country to translate things from one language to another. You can just get on Google Translate and you're sorted. Also, when you're going to a new place, for example, you no longer need to stop every 2 or 3 meters and ask people where a place is. You can just drop a pin on Google Maps and it will show you exactly where to go. Artificial intelligence also gives us some safety assurances. In cases where, for example, in medicine, identifying cancerous cells is a place where artificial intelligence has been used widely, and you can get better assurances from an AI looking at a CT scan than from a doctor. So there's also just, I guess, better assurances for us as individuals in certain areas. But AI does come with a lot of downsides as well. A major one is implicit bias. Yeah, it's something which we may not think about, but as humans, we may be used to seeing more women in the kitchen and more men on the sports field. But something like this ingrained in an AI just serves to amplify some of these differences, and it could be dangerous because one day an opportunity may be created for people to enter a course in engineering, and it could be pushed via social media ads to more men than women because men are supposed to be the ones who are in this field. So there is the risk of us sort of etching our bias into artificial intelligence and then it's being amplified, so that rather than having the effect of increasing the participation of women in some of these fields, we have less women getting into these fields overall. And some of the solutions I would suggest to this is inclusion. Yeah, just having more people of different walks of life be creating and curating AI because they know their problems and they can best design solutions that will suit those problems. And another thing is, I'd advise for technologists and researchers in AI to be very cognizant or to be very careful when developing these solutions. Sometimes as techies we build things and it's nice, it's new, it's shiny, we're excited, we're happy, but we forget that some of these things are going to be deployed and are going to have social effects on actual people. So we need to think about the data that some of these intelligences are learning from. Is it data that is biased in some way? Is it saying men are better at certain roles than women? Is it saying that white people are better at certain things than black people? Because at the end of the day, if an AI is implicitly is biased, then the social implications are just very far-reaching. So I attended a symposium on artificial intelligence and inclusion late last year, and the conversations were honestly mind-blowing. I've worked in the field of AI for close to 2 years now, but they were having conversations around inclusion that I had never, or I have not had being had here, because now they're more concerned about the social effects of this artificial intelligence. Well, we are at the phase where we're just excited about the shiny new toys. So in line with that, I run a community for women in machine learning and data science, and what we do is just simply equip women with the skill to start with, but also just making them cognizant of all the effects of what they're creating. And given that we are targeting, our focus is women. Men are welcome, but our focus is explicitly women, just because women have always been underrepresented in the sciences, in the field of technology, and now even in machine learning and artificial intelligence. But at the end of the day, because AI is going to be affecting us in all areas of life, we really need everyone to be a part of the creation process.